Hey you guys, it's me Eunice coming back at you today with another video. Oof. Okay, so as you can tell by the title of my video, I'm going to teach you guys how to fight. And I know you might be looking at your screen right now and wondering, what does she know about fighting? Well, let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you, back in my younger years, I got in, let's say, a couple of fights, but fighting is behind me now because I got to the point when I was going into high school where I just realized fighting was stupid and childish and it wasn't solving anything, and yeah, I'm just not about that life anymore. But today I'm not going to teach you guys the karate moves and the like Dragon Ball Z Kai moves or the Mortal Kombat moves that you guys need to win a fight. Today I'm going to teach you guys the things that it seems that people forget, and it seems they lack the common sense for, like they just don't understand these things, and these are things that are gonna help you not end up in jail. So if you want to know how to not end up in jail, continue watching my video. Oh yeah, before we get into it, how about you guys go ahead and give my video a thumbs up? Ooh. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that way you guys can know when I post my next videos. And go ahead and comment down below what you think of this video and what types of videos you would like me to make next. Let's get into it! Earlier this week on my Instagram, I saw a video that was very unnecessarily, ridiculously violent. And the person in the caption was trying to justify the actions in that video by saying that the person touched the other person first. And I'm not going to put the video in my video because first and foremost, it's too violent, and you guys don't need to be seeing that, and I'm not trying to get flagged for any violent things, so we're not going to do that. But basically what happened in the video was that a gentleman was sitting on the bus and a woman came and was taunting the man, trying to get a reaction at the man, and the man didn't do anything. So after a while, the female put her hands on the guy, and in self-defense, the guy hit her back. Okay, now I 100% believe that if somebody puts their hands on you, you have absolute every right in the book to fight them back, because why are you putting your hands on me? Keep your hands to yourself. However, what happened that went wrong in this video was that the man knocked the woman out cold. Like, this woman was sleeping on the bus, knocked out cold, and the dude kept punching. Like, in one part of the video you could see that he literally punched her jaw to the point where the neck, it's like I could feel the disconnection going, just the dislocation going on. It was just like a, and then, like, instead of stopping, he kept going. He punched the woman again on the bus seat and knocked her until she was on the floor of the bus. And this is really where it got too far. The man had Timbs on. If you know what Timbs on, those are some mighty strong boots that will get you through anything and will last forever. The man took those boots and started stomping the woman's face, cracking the skull. And maybe, there was like a moment where you could think maybe the guy didn't know the damage he was doing to the woman. But the man literally kept stomping after he saw blood dripping from the woman's head, okay? The man, there's no way of justifying the video because it was obvious that the woman was dead on the floor, and the man went to jail. Now, you could say, well, he was justified because she did put her hands on him. But this is my first point. Know when to stop, okay? Know when to stop in the fight. You don't want to go to jail, okay? You don't want to go to jail. So maybe get a few licks in here and there and stop the fight. Why are you still fighting when the other person isn't able to fight you back? Like, why are you still fighting? Like, that doesn't make sense. That's not even self-defense anymore. Now you're just being cruel and you're just hitting the person. Now, I personally have never lost a fight except for the one time that I was jumped. But one thing my mom taught me growing up was knowing when to stop. Because she said, look, don't go to jail. So knowing when to stop in a fight is the most important rule in a fight. Don't take it too far, because the next thing you know, you'll be in juvie or you'll be in jail. And that's going to be on your record forever. And whenever you try to get a job in the future, guess what? You screwed it up for yourself because you didn't know when to stop when you were in that fight. That was probably over something stupid to even begin with. So stop when the person isn't hitting you back, or it's obvious that you're the one getting the most licks in. Like, that's just obvious common sense. Know when to stop, guys. Second and foremost, please, I'm begging you, know where to hit. Know where to hit. This is what my mom always told me when I kept getting into fights. And mind you, I never started a fight. I always ended a fight because people always tried to mess with me, and I always had to end the fights people started with me. But here's the thing. Know where to hit. Please, I am begging you, avoid the chest area. Just keep your hands away from the chest area, because something you may not realize and something you may not understand is that this is a very sensitive area. And if you punch really hard, and you could break the thoracic cavity, either puncturing a lung or puncturing the heart or breaking something, a rib or something. And if that causes the person to stop breathing, and before the ambulances get there, the person dies, guess who goes to jail? You. It's just think about that. That's the place you can cause the most life-threatening damages. Not just damages as in, oh, she hurt me. I mean life-threatening damages as in the person could be in the hospital or dead. So watch where you punch people when you're fighting, okay? And then avoid the head. There's a sad story that happened a few weeks ago where a black man was being taunted by a white woman in a store, and he ignored her the whole time until she called him a nigger. And that sent the man over the edge. And he gave her one punch, just one punch in the head, and the woman ended up dead. And it's understandable why that man was mad, but he hit in the wrong spot. And now, because the woman was taunting him, he ended up in jail, and his life is destroyed forever because he hit in the wrong spot. So just watch where you hit. Be careful. Don't end up in jail. This is just for you. And last but not least, it might, make this whole video pointless, but just avoid fighting, okay? Fighting is unnecessary. Fighting is childish. Fighting solves nothing. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't go putting your hands on people, okay? Don't go getting in business that will lead into a fight. If you know somebody is a fighter, keep to yourself. Don't even go near them. Know your strength, okay? Because some people think no, I can't fight, until they start swinging somebody and then they're in the hospital with a broken leg talking about I didn't know I was hitting her that hard. No. Know your strength. Avoid fighting. Don't get into messes at all. And this is the thing I always believe in. You get 3 chances. I'll tell you 3 chances to leave me alone. And if you don't, then you can catch these hands. However, those days are behind me, you guys. But that's my video today. I hope that these points help you in life. The first one being know when to stop in a fight. Second and foremost, knowing where to hit in a fight. And third and foremost, just avoid fighting, because fighting is for children. Okay, you guys? Until next time,